I just had a major realization about driving and why I like it so much. And yes, it's so cold. That's why my collar is all zipped up. But it was snowing, it was raining this morning, and now it is snowing. Spring! Hey, my name is Darz. My name is Darz. Welcome to my channel. This is where we have a lot of realizations and we learn a lot and we grow a lot and we especially expand our comfort zones. Whoa, that wind is so strong. Okay, I was just leaving work and I was distracted. I was thinking about stuff at work. I was thinking about, transitioning to now taking care of the kids and doing different stuff, like thinking about what I need to do the rest of the day. And I just pulled out of the parking lot and I was out of my normal groove because I had forgotten my boots in the office, so I had to go back to the office, but I parked across the road, so I drove back to park in front of the office to go in, and I was pulling out of the parking lot, and all of a sudden I slammed on my brakes. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so lost in my head. I was not thinking about the fact that I was crossing a road. I was just like, I'm in a parking lot, I'm gonna go park over there in front of the office, but there's a road in between and there was a car coming. Thankfully, I was going 5 miles an hour or less, and the car was enough distance that it was no problem. I just hit my brakes, and yeah, it wasn't even whiplash type of hit my brakes or anything, but that sure woke me up and made me focus on what I was doing and slow down a little. And then went and got my boots, came back in my car, started driving. And all of a sudden, I was like, hey, I remember in driver's school, driver's education, driver's class, when I was 15, when the teacher said something about you can't drive angry. And when you drive, you need to put your emotions aside or your feelings aside or something like that. And said something it just to me as a 15-year-old sounded so weird. I was like, how are you supposed to just not be angry just because you're driving? How is that even possible? What are you talking about? And I was so confused. And that's one of those things that has stuck with me for years. And I'm like, I don't get what he meant. What? But then, over time you realize that, people get really angry when they're driving. And if you don't put aside your feelings and your thoughts and your emotions when you go to drive, those tend to make you react in different ways when you're on the road. Example, road rage. Anybody relate? If you haven't had road rage yourself, I'm sure you've seen people with road rage. And so realizing that, I also figured out that is the reason that I love driving so much. Some people hate driving. Some people, I don't know, don't have much feelings about driving, but I love driving. It helps me think. It helps me process. And I just figured out it's because it's like a meditative space for me. I have to put my feelings aside. I have to put my emotions aside. I have to just focus on the road, and having this one singular focus that I keep coming back to, even when my thoughts wander, it's just like meditation. That is what you do when you meditate, is you keep pulling your mind back to this one singular focus. Wow. What a realization. It doesn't help my back hurt any less because my back starts to hurt when I drive a lot, but I still love driving. And now I'm like, wow, maybe that's why I get crabby when I don't have much driving to do because I don't have that meditative time. All right, I will see you tomorrow.